Hey, what's up guys? Soaps here. Welcome back to another video. Today we have the amazing 400 subscriber special. Yes, it is long awaited, at least for me, because this has been taking up all of my free time. And I'm kind of excited to be relinquished from that. But whatever, it was fun. It's cool. So Mannequin Man, you can go over here with your nice 4 face going on. So you're like, so what is the 400 subscriber special? Well, if you can't read the title, it is a YouTuber. Let me start over. TCG community trading card game. And that would mean that most of the cards are YouTubers. That's what we refer to the monsters in this game. We're not monsters, we're YouTubers. Come on, give us some humanity. So that's why I almost said YouTuber card game. That's basically what it is too. But the official name is TCG community card game. And it's not like one that I have everybody else in the community make cards for this game. No, see, I'm just a major card hog, if that's a word. Well, now it is, and I made all the cards myself, so haha, it's all mine. So you might even see yourself in here. That is the objective. I just picked people that were my friends, that I've talked to the most, that I've seen comment the most, that I see just generally people that I like in the community. So yeah, well, let's get right into it. We'll start with just the people. We'll leave the spells. Yes, there is spells. There's YouTubers and then people. I mean, YouTubers and then spells. Wow, there's a lot of terms thrown around that mean the exact same thing. Okay, so yeah, we'll just start off with YouTubers. So, for example, we have Dottler here, and I'm gonna knock over Mannequin Man, and it'll make it into the 2-year anniversary. No, I'm just kidding. But so there's HP, there's a level, and then there's ability, and then there's attack, and that's for every single YouTuber. And so it's probably the worst one to show because it's the least detailed, but I mean, it perfectly captures the essence of Dottler, also known as Dot. You guys may not know him, but he has been a fan favorite, or should I say a creator favorite, throughout my time on YouTube, and he makes the best comments on my videos, like boom boom and Mannequin Man. So his ability is 1 place, kill 1 monster on the field, which is pretty good, and he can do 40 damage with his attack. So I'll go over the rules after I show all these cards. Next up, we got J Bear Games, 60 HP, it's a level 1, and 10 out of 10 intro. When your opponent places a YouTuber, it loses 20 HP. And his attack is Death Glare for 30 damage. And I tried to be as most... I tried to tie in the abilities and attacks with their YouTube persona, I guess, and their YouTube videos, so maybe you can make some connections here. Next up, we got Griffin Brown. He hasn't been around for the longest, I don't think, well, a really long time, but he really made an impact on me when he left a really critical comment that no one's ever done before, and he like wrote this paragraph on why one of my cards was pointless and then why another one was overpowered, and they were really good points, and I made changes to the game after that, and I was like, dang, I didn't see that, and it was really cool. So I made him into a card, and he has 90 HP. He's a level 1. His ability is Constructive Comment. When this YouTuber attacks, a defending YouTuber can't attack next turn, and I started to write monster, and then I changed it to YouTuber. Yay. And then his ability is Supercharge is Pointless, which was the card that he pointed out, and I almost spelled charge wrong. Next up, we got Vengeful Dragon, which has 90 HP, and he's level 1. And his, I was about to say his ability is Overwatch, but no. And he sees you guys, so watch out. His ability is I Really Like Your Art Style, and it is no tier 2 YouTubers can be placed while this card is on the field, and that ties into the level. And why did I write tier and not level? That's a good question. And his attack is Dragon Revenge for 30 damage, because he's a vengeful dragon. Huh, get it? Next up, we got our first level 2, which is Card Armies. I like Card Armies. He makes good videos. And he has 100 HP, and we'll get into why he's level 2. And his ability is Souls of Cells Equipment. When any of your YouTubers kill one of your opponents, they discard a random card from their deck. There you go. And then Real Life Fireball, which is one of his videos that I just had to make into his attack. And it's 50 damage. Next up, we got Oscar Meh, which has 70 HP, and it's level 1. And his ability is I Don't Need No Air. every turn that this card is attacked, it gains 20 HP, and I Can't Breathe for 30 damage. Next up, we got Trading Stars, 80 HP. Oh my god, it's Trading Stars. I am the coolest looking Lugia. Which is a level 1. His ability is Speech Bubbleception. While this card is on the field, your opponent's attacks do minus 10 damage. And this attack is Lugia Pow. 30 damage. Next up, we got Card Master, which, for some reason, I really like this guy's videos. Maybe they're good. I don't know. That would be a pretty good explanation for me to like them. But his stuff that he makes in his videos remind me a lot of what I used to do when I was a little bit younger. Not saying that it's bad, but it's almost like nostalgic in a way that, yeah, you get the point, hopefully. So he had 60 HP, level 1, Ultimate Super Surprise Box. While this card is on the field and you draw a card, you can put it back and draw another. So there's a weird drawing mechanic in this game, and that kind of ties into it. So, and then his attack is Card Dice Challenge Pro for 40 damage, which is a challenge that he made. And next up, we got TCG News. I'm a big fan. Yeah, 80 HP, level 1. And I got to talk to him in the podcast, which was pretty cool, on Who Games channel. If you haven't seen that, check it out. And his ability is TCG News, because that's what he does. And it's pretty influential. And it's heal one YouTuber 10 HP once per turn. So you can do that every turn. And his attack is Inspiration, because that's what he does. And that's 30 damage. And then it says the different people that he shouted out and spreaded the TCG community love to. Next up, we got Who Gaming, which has 70 HP. Wow, look, Who Gaming, TCG News podcast, wow. And he's level 1. His ability is Random TARDIS. When placed, all of your YouTubers gain plus 20 HP. And then his attack is TCG Podcast, which is 40 damage. I probably should have switched the attack and the ability, but whatever. Next up, we got TCG Striker, big fan again, 80 HP, level 1. And his ability is Building Up My Fortress. When this card attacks, this card heals/gains 10 HP. And when I say gain, it means that if he's at max, he can go to 90 and then 100. Or if he's lower, then he would heal. So if you're at full HP, you gain. If you're at lower, then you heal. His ability is Striking with My Tribe for 30 damage, because he is a TCG striker. Next up, we got Rachel. Yay, I did a collaboration with her. Woo. And 110 HP. It's level 2. His ability is Scribble Life. Once per turn, heal all of your YouTubers, or heal all of your YouTubers 10 or 20 to 1. His ability attack is Speed Art Slam. So we got Eternal Light. I almost just said TCG. That's his full name, but just Eternal Light for now. And 80 HP, level 1, Almighty Scorched Slime. When this mon's YouTuber attacks, the defending monster takes 10 damage every turn. And his attack is Light Poke for 20 damage. Good friend of mine. Next up, we got Chaos Galaxy for 130 HP, level 2. His ability is Add Revenue. When you are going to draw a card, draw 2 instead, which is really good. And his attack is Orbob Smash. You'd think me of all people would know how to say that. 30 damage. Next up, we got Afro Trash, another good friend of mine, 80 HP. And you're like, well, what just happened to the template? Well, I ran out of ink in my printer. So I was like, hey, Mom, can I use your printer? And she was like, okay. And I go and print out, and the colors were inverted because she didn't have like a full ink cartridge, which was 10 out of 10. So we have inverted templates. So 80 HP, level 1. Its ability is I'm Not Batman. Attacks you minus 10 damage to this card. And Minecrafting with Soaps is 30 damage. Next up, we got Dun Dun Dun. Your boy, Soaps, 110 HP, level 2. Danny, I choose you. When this card is placed, place Danny from your deck to your field. I didn't stutter at all. And my attack is Drop Me for 30 damage. And don't you dare drop me, because I am Soap. And like I said before, I don't have ink, so I printed this out on my printer, and Danny did a beautiful job coloring this. But say a prayer for Danny, because he can only be in black and white. 50 HP, level 1. I almost unsubscribed from Soaps. And why is that his ability? Well, because when he was making this card, he just randomly says, oops, I almost unsubscribed from Soaps. And I was like, okay, well, that's your ability name now. And he actually drew this, if you can tell, and made this. So if Danny and Soaps are both on the field, they can both attack in the same turn, and that comes into the battling, because normally you can only attack with one monster per turn. I am not centered at all. Sorry, guys. Next up, we got Camel Clap, 20 damage. And now, that was all the YouTubers, so if you didn't get in, sorry. Maybe you need to comment more. No, I'm just kidding. But, those were the people that I decided to choose, and I was like super crushed for time. I've been working on this for 2 weeks, and it was taking me so long to make these cards, and I had already pushed I think we've been at 400 subs for like 2 days now, and I didn't want to push it out any farther. That's why I didn't wait to get ink and stuff like that, because what's the point of having a 400 sub special if it's not even around the point that you get 400 subs? So sorry about that, but maybe you'll be in the next one if I make an extension. So there's the goal to work for. We got collaboration. That's what I did with Rachel. And take 2 YouTubers on your field and lay one on top of the other. The one on top gains the HP of the bottom. The bottom cannot attack. So you would take Danny, and you would put Soaps on top of him because Danny's bad, and then he would gain 50 HP. So that's 160. Wow, I just said he. I'm talking in the third person. I'm cool. Next up, we got Firebolt. What was that? Kill a YouTuber. Very simple. Very vicious. Don't kill YouTubers. That's bad. Next up, we got Shoutout, which is basically what I'm doing in this video. Check out everybody else in this card game. All of your YouTubers' attacks do plus 20 damage this turn. And then finally, that's not finally. Next up, we got Copics. Only too much money. And oh wow. Equip this card to a YouTuber. It can attack twice this turn. And that would be really good with card armies because he has the highest attack in the game. And I believe he already has Copics, so he's very dangerous. Watch out, guys. And then finally, we got First, which I know somebody already put on this video in the first 10 seconds of it being uploaded. So guess what, guys? I was first, but oh my god, like yes. The YouTuber that kills this monster that this card is attached to also dies. I know that is like the weirdest way I could have worded that, but I wrote the YouTuber before, like, I had the idea in my head. I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. I have a foolproof plan, and then I wrote the wrong first 2 words, and then I was like, okay, well now I have to fix this, and this is the best job I could do. So I didn't write like equip this to a monster or something like that. I did it backwards because Shakespeare. And yeah, so now we'll go over the rules. And I have to go find that card. Here it is. Okay, I threw that pretty far. Okay, so there you have 15 card decks. I don't think I made 30 cards. That was the plan when I was making these cards, like the general idea. You would have 15 card decks, and you would have one level 2 in your deck, and you would build your deck around that level 2. So obviously you want to play Soaps with Danny because, you know, that's what you do. And so if you're building a Soaps deck, you would use them. And so, hey, Soaps, let's say this is my hand. That would be a really bad hand. Okay, let's say this is your hand. Okay, so you start the game with 5 cards. And maybe it was 4. We'll say 4. Oh, this is so bad. All right, so start the game with 4 cards. And you don't draw a card once per turn like a normal card game. Instead, you have to kill a monster to draw a card, or discard 1 card per turn to draw another. So you can say, oh, I'm never going to use collaboration. Why did I put it in my deck? Discard it, and then you would draw another card. So once per turn, you can place a monster. YouTubers aren't monsters. YouTube Lives Matter 2017. You can place 1 YouTuber per turn. And to place you can place 1 level 1 YouTuber per turn, and to place a level 2 you need to have 2 level 1s, or 2 level 1s, because I don't think you would have 2 level 2s. So let's just say you'll have 2 level 1s on the field. You can sacrifice them to place down a level 2, and level 2s are stronger and they have better abilities. And yeah, so you want level 2s, and they're the best cards in the game, so you're going to be building your deck around them. So you say, Soaps, how do I win this beautiful game that you have created? So I went kind of old school with this, and I'm pretty sure anybody who has made a card game has done this at one point in time. Oh my god, I keep hitting my scissors, man. Chill out. Which is just to completely wipe out your opponent. So you just go until your opponent runs out of cards. So there's going to be a point in the game where you only have 2 cards, and you have to somehow see if you can win with only these 2 cards. So maybe you can make it work, maybe you couldn't, but that's the fun of the game. So you would just go through your deck, killing monsters so that you can draw cards, discarding so that you can draw cards. And there is no discard retrieval, like you can't bring any cards back from your discard pile, so you're not getting those back if you discard them. So you got to make some wise choices because you're basically killing yourself. But you are drawing cards, which is good. So you're mostly just going to be drawing cards from attacking people. So you say, hopes to dopes. How do I battle people? So I have Afro Trash, you have Soaps, which is ironic because I am Soaps. But once per turn, you can attack with 1 monster. So let's say I have Afro Trash and Danny. I have to pick between both of them to be able to attack. So that's why Danny is good, because if Soaps and Danny are on the field, oh, watch out. You can attack with both of them, or normally you can only attack with 1. That's the power of Danny. That's why. That's the only reason why I have him on the channel, is because I can attack twice. So I would attack with Minecraft and with Soaps, which is, again, ironic because it's attacking Soaps, and it does 30 damage, so I would go down to 80 HP. And then I would attack, I would drop me. Oh my god, the tenses, and not the tenses, the persons, the first persons, the third persons are getting pretty complicated right now, which would do 30 damage, so then Afro Trash would be at 50 damage. And then the game would just go on. You would be placing your monster once per turn, killing it to place down Chaos Galaxy, because he destroys everybody. And then you just go until all your opponent's monsters are dead and you can't really do anything. And, we'll explain spell cards. So they work, they have no cost, they have no rules. It's if you had an entire hand of spell cards, you could just be like, bop, and then do all of their effects in 1 turn. So they just place them down on your turn and you do their effect. And that's what you do. So that has been the 400 subscriber special. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing and viewing all the videos. I think we're getting pretty close to 40K views, which is insane. So if you see yourself in the video, tell me what you think of how I drew you, and maybe, I don't know, laugh at it a little bit. So hopefully I made some of your guys' day. That's how you say it. You don't say y'all, you say you guys'. Let's be real. And yeah, so hopefully Chaos Galaxy watches this so he can see my beautiful drawing. Took me a long time. And there you go. 400 subscriber special. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. That was a throwback outro if you got that.